Hi Mudathir, my name is Srivashini and I'm a product marketer at Zoho Sign. And today we're going to have a discussion about the critical roles of e-signatures in the e-commerce industry. And let me just walk you through the agenda that I've had for this particular session. So first we're going to discuss about why e-signatures are valuable in e-commerce. And after that, we're going to just dive into a gradual introduction to Zoho Sign, and we're going to explore the basic and advanced features. I'm going to also give you some of the AI-powered features that we have within Zoho Sign that you can use. I'm also going to walk you over through the integration of Zoho Finance applications, just a short introduction about Zoho Finance applications that we integrate with. And followed by that, we're going to end the session with a brief Q&A. But as Jerry mentioned, and as generally as Zoho User Group meetups go, you don't have to wait till the end. You can use the chat, and also if you want to, you can also unmute and ask your questions if you want. All right, let me move on. And taking the initiative, I've actually just listed some of the documents that I thought would be commonly used in e-commerce businesses. So I just want you to take a look and let me know if there are any documents that I missed, or if there are any of the documents used here that you use more often than most. You mentioned you come from a media company, maybe you use affiliate contracts or collaboration agreements. And obviously, if it's a company, you'll obviously have an HR and internal documents like that. You might also use...
Sorry, I think you didn't have SLA, service level agreements, then MOUs. These are the things that definitely we use.
Great. So I'll make sure to add the service agreements and things like that in the next strategy that I take with e-commerce. All right, let me move on. So we've kind of established that the paperwork in itself is quite important within the e-commerce industry. So when you do paperwork that also requires signatures manually, your workflow might look something like this. You might have to draft your paperwork online by typing it out in a word processor. You'll have to print and scan the document, and even make copies if needed. And if you're going to sign the document, you'll have to manually sign it and send it to your recipient via fax or by email. And if you want your recipient to to sign the particular document, they'll have to sign it. And after that, like in addition to that, if you have some kind of sales process going on, you'll have to collect payments from your recipient as well. So that in itself involves like a separate whole process. And the most important part of it is that after you complete the entire process, you'll have to store it somewhere and retrieve the document later for audits and purposes like that. So if you still do manage your paperwork this way, just talking about it makes me feel tired. So here are the challenges that I think that e-commerce industries face that Zoho Sign can help address. So the physical paperwork, the manual involvement of all of it, the back and forths can lead to delay, and also a lot of money can go waste. And if you store the contract somewhere, and if it's damaged or the e-signatures and the contracts are invalid, and you fail to just repeat the cycle of the contract to make it valid, it might also lead to non-compliance and legal disputes. And with Zoho Sign, you can skip all of these steps and just focus on signing faster and selling smarter. So with Zoho Sign, you'll be able to draft your agreements, collaborate with stakeholders for review and approval, automate your signature workflows, verify the identity of your signer, and collect payments and signatures all in one single workflow. So what is Zoho Sign? Zoho Sign is, to be put in simple words, is just a digital signature solution that allows you to digitally sign and manage documents. Zoho Sign is compliant with the data privacy and security regulations such as GDPR, CCPA, and HIPAA. When you access your Zoho Sign account, you'll have to authenticate yourself via the MFA authentication, and it will also allow you to give role-based access to your users that you have within Zoho Sign. We also have access reports, tamper-proof audit trails, and also completion certificates. The access reports and the audit trails will give you the entire report of what is happening within your Zoho Sign account, and also while in your business signature workflows. You can also authenticate your signers before they sign the document via email and SMS OTP, or knowledge-based authentication if you're based in the US. You can also have them authenticate themselves via government IDs and also signer attachments. We also offer blockchain timestamping and trusted document timestamping. So if your signer is more used to printing and signing the document, they can do so, and they can just print and sign the document, scan it, and upload it in the same workflow without breaking the entire signature workflow. You can have your signers sign documents via USB tokens, third-party digital signature certificates, and we also offer advanced and qualified electronic signatures based on the regional and national IDs. And we offer all of these features at an affordable price. Zoho Sign is, of course, available in desktop, in mobile, and also in tablet. We offer Zoho Sign via Android, iOS, iPadOS, macOS, and also Windows. Zoho Sign is one of the most tightly knit integrations within the Zoho suite of applications. Some of our famously cited integrations are Zoho CRM, Zoho People, Zoho Recruit, finance applications like Zoho Checkout. And also, if you are a small business owner, you can also use Begin by Zoho CRM. And you use Begin by Zoho CRM, you can integrate your Begin account with Zoho Sign account. We also offer third-party integrations with Microsoft applications, Google applications, other third-party CRM applications, integration platforms, cloud storage providers, and also AI applications. Or if you just need a portion of a workflow to be embedded within your application, you can use our APIs, webhooks, and also other developer tools. So here are the list of our integrated trust service providers. We are integrated with a lot of digital identity and trust service providers. To name a few, we have Aadhaar, eMudra, Global Sign, Seiko, EID Easy, Trust Factory, IgniSign, Evro Trust, PSC World, etc. So I'm just going to pause the slide here and let you just look at the integrations that we have. So if you have any more questions up to the point in which I've stopped, just let me know. Right, I'm going to assume that there are no more questions. I'm going to continue. So we are of course compliant with the global digital signature laws around the globe. We are compliant with the PIBEDA eSign Act, Norm 151, ECTA, KICA, ZERT-ES, EIDAS, KICA, ID 2000, and ETA. Our compliance with all of these digital signature laws gives us the provisions for advanced electronic signatures and also qualified electronic signatures. So let me just move on to my Zoho Sign page. Let me just reshare it. Give me a second. I hope you're able to see my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is visible.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So when you sign into your Zoho Sign account, your dashboard will look something like this. So I just want to show you something cool that we recently added within Zoho Sign. So in your dashboard, in your right-hand corner, you'll be able to see an icon over here. When you click on it, Zoho Sign bot will open, and you can chat with this bot if you want. So let's say you're a new user and you're using Zoho Sign just now, and you want to explore a feature. Let's say witness signing. We have a witness signing feature within Zoho Sign. So you can just type in the name of the feature here and hit enter. And what it will do is it will search through our entire knowledge base, and the knowledge base that we have, and it will pick up the article that we've written about witness signing, and it will show it to you. it will give you a brief about the particular feature, and towards the end, you'll have the help documentation. So when you open it, you'll be able to have a look at the witness signing help documentation. So this will help you skip through all the steps that it's going to take you to like actually start learning the particular feature. So I thought this particular feature is cool, so I just wanted to show it to you. All right. So towards the left hand side of your dashboard, you'll be able to see a few pages here. The documents is a place where all of the documents that you process through Zoho Sign will be stored here. And the templates and sign forms, let me come back to it later. And the reports is where you'll have the activity log and the statuses of all the signature workflows that you perform within Zoho Sign, and everything will be stored here. And under settings, we have my profile and also the integrations where it is going to list all of the integrations that can be enabled by you within Zoho Sign. You can also toggle the notification settings, the contracts, trash. The users and control is where you can go ahead and add your users to the Zoho Sign organization. You can also give them role-based access to particular features and what actions that they can perform within Zoho Sign. We also have account settings, subscription details, branding, and also developer settings. Let me move on to show you how you can send documents out for signatures within Zoho Sign. So what you can do is click Send for Signatures button over here. And if you want to add your document, you can do so via desktop, cloud, or your templates. Let's say you just want to add a non-disclosure agreement. So as soon as you add the agreement here, you just remember that you have to make a few minor edits to the document. You don't have to go to back to the word processor wherein you type the document. So what you can do is just click the ellipsis here and click Edit Document. Let's say you forgot to add the watermark of the that you have to add in this document. So what you can do is just click on Objects and click Watermark, and type in the word that you want to place as a watermark. I'm just typing in confidential because I can't remember anything else. You can also change the font if you want, and just click Insert, and the watermark has been placed here. You can I also want to highlight a few phrases in this document. So what I'm going to do is just click Highlight and enter this, and I can drag this over through the phrase that I want to highlight within the document. You can also erase a particular phrase if you want. You can also add a cross to the document. You can add a check mark. You can add a circle. If you want to add an image, you can do so by uploading it or by inserting the URL of the image. You can also add a text box to this document. You can also add a barcode, a QR code, and as I showed before, you can also add a watermark. You can add fields to this document. For example, you can add today's date and also the document name. Just click on today's date and just add the date here. You can also add a link to this document if you want. So after you do all of this, make sure to just click Save. Let me move on to the recipient section. Oh yeah, if you want to add a few more documents to this signing workflow, you can do so by just repeating the process that I just did. You can add your recipients in this particular section. So if you want to add yourself to the signing workflow, you can just click Add Me and you'll be added. And let's say you have like 3 to 4 recipients. Let me just add like a sample recipient here. And you can see here that there is a send in order checkbox. So what this means is that as soon as you check this box, your recipient signature workflow will be sent in order. So what this means is that the recipient who has been listed as first will receive the document first. And after they finish the entire signing workflow, the second recipient will receive the document. So if you don't want this workflow to be sent in order, you can just uncheck this box and all of the recipients will receive the document simultaneously. If you want to delete a recipient, you can go ahead and do so like this. Now, let's say you have like a bulk amount of recipients, let's say 100, 200, maybe 1,000. You don't have to add the recipients one by one over here. So what you can do is you can collect the details of the recipient in the form of a CSV file, and just click add bulk recipients and upload the CSV file over here. And their details will be auto-populated into the signing workflow. Here we have a couple of signing actions. The in-person, this sign is pretty self-explanatory. You're just asking your recipient to sign the document. The in-person signer is where, let's say you have like a physical store, and your customer is coming to your store to collect a product. So if you have a store manager within your store, you can add them as a host, and the customer is going to be the signer, obviously. So you can assign a host to the signing workflow, who's going to be the store manager. So as soon as the customer comes to collect the product, the host, who's going to be the store manager, is going to pass the control to the signer. And as soon as the customer or the signer signs the document, they can pass the control back to the host. The signs with witness is like, let's say you have like a huge deal happening. It's like it's like high value purchase, and you need you need a legal representative to oversee the entire agreement workflow. You can actually add a legal representative as a witness over here, along with the buyer. So if you don't know the details of the witness, you can just leave it as blank, and your recipient can add it for you. So under managed recipient, let's say you have a lot of stakeholders in one particular workflow, and you don't exactly know all of them. So what you can do is you can add the middle person here, the broker, or who is the middle person is going to be in that sales agreement. You can just add their name, can have them assign recipients for you, and they can add the details of the recipients. The approver is just going to be the person who's going to approve the document, and receives the copy is where the recipient is going to receive the copy of the document. You can have your recipient like access your the signing request via email or email and SMS. And if you integrated the Zoho Sign account with WhatsApp, you can also have them receive the document via WhatsApp as well. You can further customize the signing workflow by adding a private note. You can also have your recipient authenticate themselves before signing the document, before even accessing the document. You can have them you can have them authenticate themselves via email OTP, SMS OTP, WhatsApp OTP, and also if you're based in the US, the dynamic knowledge base authentication, and also the offline code. Now, let's say you have like international clients, and they speak varied languages, and they'll be more comfortable with just navigating the signing workflow in their language. You can select the language that they're comfortable with over here. And keep in mind that the email and the interface language functionality will only change and translate the language of the email and the interface, and not the actual contents of the document. You can go ahead and select the digital signature providers that are to be made available for your signer to sign this document with. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. So under More settings, we have days to complete, which is the number of days that this recipient has to complete the entire signing workflow. The agreement validity, the document type, the folder.
Sorry, can you hear me? Apologies. Apologies. I wanted to ask a question. Basically, because when you said the language will change only for them, right? Now, how are you going to be sure that the what you wrote has been translated perfectly and the message has been passed well? Because in terms of agreement, sometimes there are technical words. For example, in English, and you want to translate it to Arabic, or you want it to go in other languages. How do you do that? How do you know that what has been translated in the other person's language is correct? How do you check that?
What we have is that, as I mentioned before, this particular functionality will only change the language of the email and the interface that the recipient is going to navigate through, and not the actual contents of the document. So if you want to show you like what this particular workflow looks like, I can do that. Do you want me to show you?
No. I think I understand now. You can go ahead, please. I understand now. I thought it's going to change the content. Go ahead.
No.
So far, the content will not change. It's fine.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So you can also have your recipient to add comments to this signing workflow before they sign the document. Now, let's say that your recipient is going to be someone who's going to oversee the agreement validity and the signage. So what you can do is, as soon as the recipient receives the document, if you enable them to add comments, they can go over over the document, and if they find any discrepancies in the content, what they can do is just add the comments in that particular. They can select the portion in which they find discrepancies, and they can add comments to the signing workflow, and you'll be able to you'll receive an email as soon as they add the comment, and you'll be able to see that, okay, this particular workflow has some kind of problems, and you can backtrack and change the contents of the document and submit it again to them. And you can also have your recipient receive automatic reminders to sign the document if you want. You can also choose to send a reminder every few days. Let's say you have like 3 to 4 recipients, and you want to send a common note to all of them. You can go ahead and do that over here. So as soon as after I complete everything here, I'm just going to go ahead and hit continue. And you'll be taken to a page wherein you can add fields to this document. So I want my recipient to add their signature, their full name, and also I also want the date in which this document has been signed. So I'm going to drag and drop the sign date as well. So if you want to sign this document, and if you want to add your details before you send it over to your recipient, you can do that by clicking the pre-fill by you section over here and adding your details as well. So since I've already configured my signature, my profile, everything within Zoho Sign, my signature will be auto-populated here. So my sign date. Now I'm going to come back to it a little bit later, but we also have a payment field here that you can set up along with the integration with Zoho Checkout. So as soon as you set up the payment gateway within Zoho Checkout, you can drag and drop the payment field here and enter the amount. And as you can see, it shows that the payment is collected to Zoho Checkout. And you can have your recipient pay and sign simultaneously. I'm going to delete this field. Give me a second. All right. So yeah, I've dragged and dropped the fields that I want my recipient to fill, and I'm going to go ahead and click send. Keep in mind that I've sent this document to myself, so I can show you what the recipient's side will look like as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click confirm. And now I would have received the digital signature request in my email. So I'm just going to open my mail, and this is what a digital signature request will look like. You can go ahead and click start signing and click proceed to document. Now I'm just going to go over the document first, and then I'm going to agree to the legal disclosure. Now, let's say that I have received this document newly and I don't know anything about this document. I don't have to take the time to like just read through the entire each and every word that's present within this document. So what I can do is just go over to the go over to the AI assistant that I have here and click summarize document. And this will give me a summary of the contents that is present within the document. Yeah. Are
Yeah,
there doubts?
sorry.
Yes.
Yes, I wanted to ask if, for example, you are sending this document to someone who is not on Zoho. They are not on the Zoho network. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
they are on Google or Outlook,
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft. What happens?
Of
Are
course,
they going to also
your
see there?
recipient need not
Or
be a Zoho user to receive the document and also sign the document. They can also be an external user as well. Have to belong to a Zoho account. They don't have to have a Zoho account to sign a document with that they receive for signature. I hope my audio is clear.
sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Can
Okay,
you repeat
me now.
yourself?
Your voice is clear, Shri. I mean, that's fine from this end.
Okay, let me just explain it again. So your recipient need not be a Zoho user to receive and sign the document. Only the sender need have to be the Zoho user. And if you are a recipient and you don't have a Zoho account, you are not associated with Zoho in any way, you can still receive the document via your Gmail, your Outlook, anywhere, and you can have them to sign the document as well.
But Zoho this AI assistant will be applicable to them as well?
So what you have to do is, as a sender, you'll have to have it enabled within your Zoho Sign organization, within your Zoho Sign account, and your recipient will be able to access uh, all of this by themselves itself as they sign the document.
Oh, all right, no problem. I got that.
Thank you. Let me just move on. So now, yeah. So you can have them summarize the document, and you can just read the entire summary over here without having to go through the entire document. You can have also extract like key terms that are present within the document. As you can see here, it has listed key points that are present here. And let's say I have just one question that I want this document to that I want to be answered within this document. Now let's say give me a second. Let me search for a question. Okay, let's say I want to know what the violation clause is. I can just type in what does the violation clause say. And it will give me the it will search through the document and it will give me the answer. But if I click in Ask Zia. So now that I know the entire contents of the document, I can just like glance over it again, and I can go ahead and add my signature. I can finish signing with Zoho Sign. All right, let me move on to other features that I wanted to explain about. Now, let's say you have an agreement, a vendor agreement, or any other agreement that you use often, and that you send documents for signatures often. What you can do is you don't have to go to the send for signatures button and upload that agreement again and add out of the fields repeatedly. So what you can do is just click create template and add the agreement via your desktop or your cloud. set up the signing workflow. You can add the role for your signer here. And if you want to, you can configure all of these signing workflows and go ahead and hit continue. You can drag and drop the fields. And hit save. Now, if you in the future, if you want to just send this agreement real quick to someone, you can just go ahead and click send for signatures and hit templates over here and select the template that you have already created and click use template. And all you have to do is enter the email ID of your recipient and hit continue. And as you can see, the fields that I've already added is present here. So all I have to do is just click send. And that's it. So let me move on to sign forms. Let's say you have you want to send out a digital signature request via a public link, which from which you can collect responses from your recipients. So what you can do is you can go ahead and create a sign form, and here you can go ahead and copy the URL and you can paste it anywhere you want in your website, your application, anywhere you want. So let me show you how you can create a sign form. You can go ahead and I've already created a template here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and go to the templates page, and under the actions, I'm going to go ahead and click create sign form. And I'm going to add the name for the sign form. And also I can enforce my signer to authenticate themselves before accessing the sign form. I can also limit sign form responses to up to 50 and also avoid duplicate responses within the 7 days of initial response. And allow signer to resume signing right from their previous response, just in case they got cut out because of like power issues or anything like that. And hit create. And my sign form will be created. So all I have to do is just click copy URL. So here you can also download a QR image for this sign form, in which your recipients can just scan this particular QR and they'll be taken to the signing page. So I'm just going to copy it and I'm going to show you what this sign form looks like. So what your recipient have to do is they'll just have to enter their name and their email and hit start signing, and they'll be able to access the document as usual. Let me move on to the branding part of the particular session. So you can hover over settings, and under admin you'll find branding. And I want to talk about custom SMTP and also custom domain. So custom SMTP is something that has been introduced newly within Zoho Sign. So if you configure this particular feature, you can have your recipient receive the emails that you send to them from Zoho Sign to go through your SMTP mail server rather than Zoho server. So when your recipient receive the document for signing, they will receive it as receive it from your mail server. So instead of notifications at zohosign.com, it will be received as let's say you're sending it from a legal department, so legal at yourcompany.com. So if you set it up, you can configure it like that. So custom domain is where so as soon as you configure this particular feature, here it says sign.zoho.com, right? So you can configure it and add your brand to this particular account. And let's say your company's name is Zilker. Now if you configured your custom domain, it will show as sign.zilker.com. And that's what I wanted to show within Zoho Sign. So let me just reshare my screen. Let me just see if I've missed anything. that I wanted to talk about. Custom branding, custom SMTP. Okay. Yeah. Zoho Sign has integration, has newly integrated with WhatsApp. So if you integrate your Zoho Sign account with your WhatsApp business account, you will your recipient will be able to receive the uh, document signing requests and also notifications in their WhatsApp itself. So this is what the digital signature request will look like. And as soon as the recipient clicks start signing, they can just proceed to sign the document as usual. All right, let me move on. Talk about this. Yes. All right. So Zoho Sign is integrated with several Zoho Finance applications such as Zoho Books, Zoho Inventory, Zoho Invoice, Zoho Checkout, Zoho Billing, Zoho Practice, etc. So I'm just going to show you just the overview of Zoho Sign's integration with Zoho Books and also its integration with Zoho Checkout, as I explained before. So if you have a Zoho Books account, so what you'll use it to basically is to just sign estimate and send the estimate to your client. So if you integrate your Zoho Books account with Zoho Sign, you don't have to switch between applications, and you can just sign the estimate then and there as you just draft the estimate within Zoho Books itself. You don't have to move to Zoho Sign and upload the estimate again and sign it. You can just do it via Zoho Books itself. Similar to estimates, you can also send invoices for signage to your client as well. So I just wanted to just put it out there that you can do that with Zoho Finance applications. Yeah, as I explained before, Zoho Sign's integration with Zoho Checkout allows you to collect payments and signatures all in one workflow. So all you have to do is just set up the payment gateway in Zoho Checkout and integrate Zoho Sign with Zoho Checkout. So if you upload, so as soon as you upload a document for signature and also add the payment field to the document and send the document out for signature, your recipient will be able to sign the document and also pay you simultaneously. And I think I've covered pretty much everything that I wanted to cover in this session. So if you have any more questions or if there's anything else, please let me know. Also within this particular deck, I've added some resources, some links here with the getting started guide, the videos, or link to the forum, and also where you can request a demo within Zoho Sign, or pricing page, or legal guide, and also the link for the Zoho Sign for developers page, and also the link wherein you can go ahead and access the paid training that we give for our customers and our partners. If you have any more questions or feedback, you can go ahead and write to our support team. We also give regular updates, and with each and every feature that we have within Zoho Sign will be updated regularly in our social media channels. If you want to, you can go ahead and give us a follow. Yeah, I think that concludes this session, and we can conclude it now if needed.
Thank you, Shri. Thank you for presenting and showing us what Sign can do with all the features in detail. It was a really good presentation. Thank you. And Madathir, we hope you got the best out of this session as well. And also, just to pick your brain here, assuming that you run a media company, we also have something called as the Marketers Zoho User Group, the Marketers ZUG. If you wish to be added in that space as well to receive updates about the various events that we do regarding marketing that Zoho can offer. And if you think you will want to benefit from that, you can let me know and I'll just invite you to that group. And if you say so, I will send you a notation via an email. You can write to me. You can let me know right now or even after I send you the recording and all that. We spoke about that earlier. So once you receive that email, I think so. Yeah, Murthy, you want to say something? You raise your hand. You're saying you're willing to be added in the group.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't hear what you said. You said Zoho Marketing. Is it how to use the marketing tools for our, media company or
No,
for any other? Is that what you said?
no, we have. So the Marketers ZUG helps you focus on how you can use our marketing stack of products better for any business out there, not just the media company. Since you told me you represent a media company, I thought that you would be benefiting a little from there, or even more when
Okay. I would like you to focus on, we are also a Zoho consulting partner, right?
Yeah.
So, that being said, yes, we would be interested to join, to know more about the tools that can, how we can use the marketing tools marketing Zoho tools to be able to solve different businesses' marketing problems, right? And because we continue to sell the product, and I believe that it can also be used by us as well internally. So yes, please kindly add me, info at mtechnoble.com.
No,
That's
I
our
think
email.
we would have is the same email ID you register for this webinar. But I'll use the same thing. We'll contact you right from there. It's okay.
Hey, Mudathir, so sorry
Okay, fine.
to cut you short. We don't have a ready-made integration with Zoho Commerce, but however, I'll let the team know, and if we get a timeline, I will, we'll share it to the right channels with you.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. So can we close on the issue? Are you adding us to the group, or how do we know that we can? What Gerard was saying. I just wanted us to be clear
Yes,
before I drop the call.
yeah. So what I'll do is I will invite you to the group, and you will receive an email. And just it's a couple of clicks away for you to be a part of that. After that, it won't be a problem. You can reach out to me personally if you have any issues with joining that space, and I'll just guide you through. Not a problem.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate Gerard as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
So thank you all for attending, being a part of this session today. Thank you, Shri, for the presentation. Thank you to Rajiv and your other support person who joined us.
Gopendran.
Yeah, Gopendran. Sorry, I forgot the name. On behalf as well, thank you for being here. We'll catch up on another ZUG meetup, virtual meetup very soon with even more exciting topics. And until then, it's a little goodbye from us. Thank you all. Thank you for this webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.